Alright, hi guys. We are going to be playing Mary's Room today. It is about between two classmates. You'll be Kelsey. We will be playing as Kelsey, remembering Mary's room as it was 20 years ago. But something's off. So let's go and dive right into it and have some fun.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
Ooh. Oh, look at this. Oh, oh, it's changing. Interesting. Sorry if you guys hear my dogs, they're apparently walking around in the house right now. It is very late, so I don't know why. Oh, we'll be walking so heavily. Beautiful pictures.
California crisp white wines. I'll need a crate of those when I get out of here.
A great summer. Am I lagging? Like I'm pressing walk, but it seems like it's stuck.
Is that me? Oh my god, the hair. What was I thinking?
9 p.m. Friday, August 15, 2042.
No, that's her parents' room.
Oh, okay. Before we go in there, can we...
Don't need to go in there. That's the bathroom.
Okay. Ooh. If you guys hearing my dogs, I'm really sorry. I don't know why. It's like we're stuck. I don't know if it's my... No, it's the game. Anyway.
Hi,
Oh.
Kelsey. Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be all right. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be all right.
Ooh. Are we going back in time with memory right now? Mary's journal. Alright, nothing in there.
That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres.
This game, like, it looks amazing.
Food rescue. Yeah, it was a good place to be, until Marie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes. Worse than being hungry.
Like
I couldn't
helmets.
afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. Yeah, I was losing my glamour status at school right there.
Alright, sorry about that. I don't know, my dogs were so damn naughty today. Right, jackets.
She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards I'd been dealt, any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, She got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
What? We're stuck again? I don't know why we're just stuck.
Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat.
Damn.
She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
Damn, that's brutal. Oh, she literally had a little cat. Bumblebee. Can I? I think. Oh, there we go. I'm just gonna remove that for now. I don't know if any of that is copyrighted. Yeah, we need a password. Library. Anything that's here. Maybe 5622?
She must have written it down here.
Is it library? No.
Damn, what's the password again?
Right, so it should be written down somewhere.
Marie always dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she ever went. That's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie party. All right, I might have been a little jealous.
4th of March. Oh, I'm the 7th of March.
Have you seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him. Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that.
I think we're actually writing in a journal. I'll check that now.
Marie insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them, whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything.
With pizza boxes and cans? Interesting.
There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that hungry again. I didn't care what it took.
Oh, we're actually writing down. High school kid saves classmate from hunger. Food rescue. Can I make this a little bit bigger? After that school article, people kept asking me why I did it. As if I were some kind of hero. So stupid. And I kept telling them the same story. Aren't you sick of it yet? Maybe I should publish a book, my life story, so they'll stop bugging me, crazy people. Here for the last time. Last fall I caught a kid stealing someone's lunch from a backpack as he stuffed the sandwich in his mouth. Our eyes locked. He panicked, dropped the food and ran. I never realized some of my classmates were actually hungry. So I joined a food rescue to help them. The end. Everyone satisfied? Okay. November. Okay, so that was November 9th, 2017. This is November 17th, 2017. We have a party today. celebrating 3 years of food rescue. Everyone was there. All those happy familiar faces loved it. Kelsey came in. I never took her for one of the hungry. I don't think she knew my name, but everyone knows hers. She's gorgeous. It surprised me. It's all. I could see the shame in her eyes when she had to accept the bag of groceries from me. Still, I couldn't take my eyes off of her. If this world allows someone like Kelsey Jackson to be hungry, it must be everywhere. So I'm going to fight it with everything I've got. Next, December 22, 2017. Just stop. Why do you keep writing this? I know there isn't much news in Orange Grove, but it's been ages. Not literally, but you know. They are never gonna find them. I wish everyone would just stop. Leave us alone so I can forget that whole god awful night. Sorry, the font is a bit narrowed to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's late at night. Some think my dad was a hero for trying to stop them. Truth is, we never saw them coming. When that guy jumped and stabbed my dad, something snapped and I couldn't have punched him. Scratched his eyes out. I swear. I think I could have killed him, but the other one got to me before I even knew there was two. I never saw their faces, neither did my dad. So yeah. So they never caught them. I'm not fearless. Damn. I wish there was a way to choose the normal font, because I don't know, something about fonts and me, we really struggle. January 5th, 2018. We're all just matter. That's what Kelsey keeps saying. And she's right. But matter is also life. And life is something we need to take care of. She likes to be out on a limb. She says she's got nothing to lose. Bam! She didn't even realize what she was saying. Or maybe I'm too sensitive. Guess that'll show me. I believe that we were friends. I guess I'm a shadow person after all. I think she's gonna break her neck by that way. See if I care. They really had a massive fight, didn't they? Yeah, this was something from March the 3rd, 2018. So it's a day before Mary's birthday. I think he's crazy. It's April 13, 2018. I think he's crazy. He keeps calling me at the most impossible hours just to yell at me. Calling me names, threatening me that if I don't let Kelsey go, he'll do this or that. As if I've got her tied up in here. I now unplug the phone when I go to sleep. This side is also one. April 9th, 2018. So, very, very abusive. Kelsey is so angry at the world, all the time. It's kinda annoying, but I get it. We all have different stories to tell. So as a friend, I did the only decent thing. I told her she could do anything she wanted. She just had to make it happen. No wait for it. I told her to deal again. No drugs, the cards. This is revealing so much. June the 30th, 2018. There's been another home invasion just 2 blocks from here. They killed the woman this time, and the police think it's Trevor. Suppose it was him in our house. I can't wrap my head around it. It's too big, but Kelsey says it isn't true. that Trevor is a bastard, but would never commit such violent acts. Look at that torn t-shirt. I think she might be in denial there. Right, that's the last page.
Have you ever peeled an orange so juicy the drops erupted from underneath its skin like fireworks in the setting sun? The trees in Mr. Jones's garden had them. I used to live off his garden vegetables and fruit before I met Trevor.
Alright, so Kelsey dated Trevor. Okay, there's another. Alright, here we go. Kelsey took me night swimming in Mr. Jones's pool. I was scared shirtless the first time, but 2 bears and freshly picked oranges. Chill, best night ever. May 19th, 2018. Alright, so we need to maybe find a little bit more clues.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
5-figure number. So these we have read. I did it. I hope I'm not going to regret it. July 5th, 2018. So we need a code. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's too much. Right. I'm stuck.
I loved skinny dipping, but Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was.
Ooh. Alright, let's read this note as well. Okay. July 7th, 2018. We needed this. Beer, water, and oranges. Like so many nights before Trevor. No, I'm not going to let him spoil my night at the pool with Kelsey. He who shall not be named shall not be named. Not today.
Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore. The vicious taste of these meatballs still beat the humiliation of being served by Marie.
I have a feeling that this is going to be a very sad game. Like a sad story game. Might be wrong, but we'll find out. December 4th, 2017. I screwed up. Sorry, I don't want to read those parts out loud. But I was worried. I'm still worried. And what else could I do? Kelsey hasn't been to food rescue in a while, and I just wanted to make sure she wasn't hungry or something. So I offered her my sandwich. Why did I do that? Now, well, we'll never be friends. Good one, Mary. Really, really well done. She looked at me like I was crazy and walked out. And now we're behind with the project too. I hope we make the deadline. So she wasn't actually like ignoring her based on maybe what I'm reading right now. It seems like she was told to stay away from her. I don't know if it was from Trevor or her dad, Mary's dad, or Kelsey's Trevor. But I suppose it's her dad. Because I mean, if they are starving, it sounds like the abuse is coming from here or either from Trevor. Technically from both, in my opinion.
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor.
Yeah, I have an idea that's...
La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it. She never realized I didn't want to be her friend in public.
Why then all these years come back to her place if you were this, like, toxic friend?
Mr. Torres. Thick as thieves, those two. Ever since Lorraine died, they only had each other. Marie was suffering when he was in intensive care. That was a nasty knife wound. She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit. Boring is what she said. Her, the weird kid, talked boring. So yeah, we settled on antimatter, because who wants to be boring?
Let's see, hopefully we have everything now for the journal. So these we have, let's start here. We've read those. Okay, happy birthday, Mom. It's not really much to say there, we've already read that. Okay. Beep, I'm so stupid. I finally got to see La La Land. They showed it on classic night at the theater. I went with Ben, loved it. Kelsey was there too. I was so happy to see her, actually friggin' hugging her. And she pushed me away, asked me what I thought I was doing, and that Trevor as was enjoying that show, and her stupid cheerleader friends. I don't know, there's so much cussing in here. March 17th, 2018. You may have noticed, Sweat Journal, that there are less and less F words in these pages. I'm so freaking proud, ha ha ha. Only when I got berserk, like when Kelsey threw that rock through my window, then it's hard to keep up. Did you know that as a little girl I used to curse abundantly, trying to extend my vocabulary here? Dad thought it indicated intelligence, and I guess it looked cute, up to a certain age. But he said Mom hated it, so every time I used the F word, he made me put a piece of candy in the swear jar. Can't tell you how much that hurt every time, because I'd never see it again. I think he secretly ate it. He must have rejoiced. Every time I saw like a madman, mad woman. Must have. Alright, that one we did read. The cards we did read. That we did read. Alright, we're still missing a few. I'm trying to think what a code could be. I'm not really seeing anything written down.
Trevor. What an asshole. After we broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later.
And she wanted to tell Mary that she didn't think that Trevor was the criminal. Sure.
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
Well, you just admitted you didn't actually want to be friends with her in public.
He had money. You see? He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from.
So now that she actually knew we was. Now she, oh, we did check that one. Now she wants to rekindle with a friend. It's a bit too late, ain't it?
She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?" And I said, I don't. I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans.
I don't know. I don't really like playing as Kelsey. She doesn't seem like a good person. Alright, those we've read. Alright, yeah. She called me her friend today. I'm not a shadowed person anymore. Shadow. She's my friend. I have a dream. March 27, 2018. Size 9. Ooh, we have a 9 and we have a 4. March 17th, 2018. Oh, those sparkly shoes. She's wearing them all the time. Last night the heels dug into my calf. That freaking hurt. Haven't you seen those heels? So I yanked them off her feet and told her not in the bed. She was amused. I can't think why. To be honest, I wish I was a size 9 because they looked absolutely gorgeous on Kelsey's feet at last. When I tried them on, I looked like a little girl trying on mommy's shoes. We have a 9 and a 4 here. So maybe with the dates, could be the code for the... But I don't know if we should actually be going outside because I'm physically, like, every time I think like I've seen everything or touched everything. There we go.
Ah, yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship.
You know, Kelsey, you don't seem like a good friend. Yeah, like I was saying, every time I think like I've searched everywhere, I find something new. Oh, not. Yeah, apparently I did go through those. Let me see, maybe we can... Oh, I'm stuck here. Okay, I can't go outside. Okay.
She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year. Sometimes it got so hot, this thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool. That night, I guess he must have seen us.
Rubik's Cube as well.
Hated that thing.
Okay. The TV we did. Anything, because apparently... I miss them. Oh yes, the...
She hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day, that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver.
There's a note there. Why can't I touch that note? There's a note there behind that. A stone?
I didn't like that she kept the stone. Why did she have to be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me.
I feel like there's a note there. I want to touch the note. Gee, okay, I think I got everything. Now let's check it out. We haven't found everything. Alright. February 16, 2018. Okay, I've calmed down a bit. That Lala night, she was with Trevor and he is such a freaking asshole. She's different when she's around him. Not that it makes it alright, but she did come straight over to tell me she was sorry. She knows she was wrong. Broke my window with the damn rock. She said if I'd answered the call of the pebbles, she would have had thrown the rock. Pebbles. She's been here ever since. Doesn't have anywhere else to go really, except for Trevor. I'm glad she'd rather sleep here right now. As I write this, she's on the bed going over some notes from class. I like having her here, and Dad's okay with her. With it. Ooh, we got one here. Okay, the celebration we have seen. Oh, we have a 3 here. November 21, 2017. OMG, they put me on Kelsey's team. My heart races whenever I stop to think about it. Don't think she's all that pleased though. I wonder whether she remembered me from food rescue. God, I hope not. I feel so connected with her. Isn't that weird? I'd love for us to be friends. She's just amazing. Can't wait to start working on our science project. Did you get that? Our project. I feel like I'm going to explode from excitement. Wait, I did read that. I don't know. I don't think we've read this one. April 11th, 2018. Kelsey broke up with Trevor finally. She can do so much better than that total loser. He assaulted her in the school hallway. Of course, no one saw it happen, but he literally tore the clothes off from her body. The F word. I promise not to swear. So there you go. She actually didn't swear. She said F with the stars. But she's done with him now. Things can only get better. I'm so confused on what everything I have read or not read. Like, I feel like that calm we read, shoes we read, these we read, those we've read. There's still so many pages left.
Trevor was never far off, though. When Marie and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges, I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never told her, but I think that's how he found us. He followed us back to the room.
I swear, like, oh my. Okay, here we go. Took me forever to convince Kelsey to ride a bike because it ain't cool. Our rides are the best, part of the day now. And on this day, we rode them through Mr. Jones's orange grove. In broad daylight, we got home with a basket full of juicy or golden oranges. Didn't even think about getting caught. Stealing oranges? I physically feel like where else can I be looking? Like, beer bottle.
Mr. Torres loved that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently they were hard to come by. Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. I remember that. All that happened later that night, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to remember.
Maybe the tissues? No, I clicked on the tissues. What is this?
She was my friend, and I had to tell her. So I came back here, throwing stones at the window, but she didn't react, so I threw a bigger stone, and it shattered the glass. She kept the stone as a souvenir to remind her not to trust me ever again.
I feel like we're already touching that stone. We already know the stone story.
I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship. I had no idea where the money came from.
Those keys.
Mr. Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home. I loved him for it, but every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt.
Well, I can imagine why she felt guilt. Because, I mean, it's not really a house, so I can imagine how she felt the guilt. Not that it was needed at all, but. Well, let's see how much we got this time. Okay, so we've read all those. Still need a little bit of the mother. Alright, we have this. Okay. January 28, 2018. I'm trying to ignore the fact that all of Kelsey's cute stuff is paid for with Trevor's money. He is such a creep. I don't get what she sees in him. He says I'm jealous, as if. Thing is, she thinks she needs him to get away from all of this. Oh my, that's a lot of shh. But she doesn't. She got away from her mom all on her own. Kelsey's the smartest, coolest, sweetest person you can imagine. She doesn't need anyone to get her out. She can do it all on her own. Too bad she doesn't believe that herself yet. Okay, we did not get this. I feel out of place everywhere outside of this room. She said she is sorry. I know, but beep. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells, and that's not what friendship should be like, right? I feel disconnected. She did not want to be my friend. She was embarrassed. Beep, 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 beep. February 16, 2018. Okay, I've calmed down. Okay, that we did read. The shoes we did. This we did. Finally broke up. And one. Let's see, how many do we need? I think we need 5. So 3, 4, 9, 1. I looked at the
I wore
sunglasses.
those a lot. Not to protect my eyes, but to hide them. I didn't want anyone to know.
Alright, we saw code, but anyway. May 22, 2018. There's all these good times that make me forget. All my troubles seem so far away. Wait a minute. Is that a song? There's 2 cards.
The Green Eatery. Green as in with fungus. Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again. But some people must have liked Mr. Jones's cooking because he was out every night cooking his green stuff.
Is there anything else there? No. Is this just the helmet? Is there anything else? Oh my. I couldn't touch this before.
Every Tuesday, the food trucks would roll in. Me and Marie never missed Jorge's tamales. When I was a kid, Jorge would put some aside, just in case my mom was too drunk to feed me again.
This is actually sad from Kelsey's side. So I went and googled what the password is because it's Shadow Girl or
Damn,
person,
what's the
sorry.
password again? I need to find it.
Shadow person. Oh my. I would personally never have guessed that. Oh, she
One
does
day,
cats.
I just had to know what's up with all the cats. She said she admired them, that they were who they were without any pretense, that they had no fear of confrontation. She wanted to be more like them. When Bumblebee went missing, Marie cried
Oh.
for days. She thought I couldn't hear her at night. I could never prove it, but I'm sure it was Trevor.
So first she denies that Trevor stabbed her father, and now she's like saying it's Trevor with the cat. Okay.
Marie, what were you thinking? You know that's illegal. Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died.
Hi, this is Mr. Philip. Oh, yeah, Mr. Phillips. Hi, Marie. It grieves me to hear that this is how you feel, but I'm afraid there's not much I can do at this stage. I understand you are alarmed and feel unsafe, but Trevor has not broken any school laws or has he hurt anyone. Nor has he hurt anyone. I would like to invite you and Trevor into the office to see if you can't start up a conversation between the two of you. Let me know when you are ready to talk. You know where to find me. Kind regards. I don't think this is the best decision, to be very honest.
Oh no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
Trevor actually emailed her. I see you. Yeah, these are the only ones we can tap on. Or can I open up the kitty gift? Alright, let's check the journal now. Start from the beginning. We've seen these. Alright. I love cats because they're not afraid to be different. Oh, Shan, that's above the mother. Fine. Okay, we got the code. It's after 9. What? Oh, I've written this wrong. 3, 4, 9, 5, 1 then. Okay. May 19, 2018. Today was a good day. Only 5 emails from Trevor. Only 5. I hope he's finally getting it. She's not coming back. He really holds me responsible for it. I can't handle that if it keeps him away from her. When I saw him in the hallway this morning, he slipped his fingers across his throat again. If he wasn't such a scared at something clown, I'd laugh, but he does scare me. I don't tell Kelsey these things. She shouldn't worry. Alright, we got these 2 pages that was like empty for ages. June 12, 2018. They're not listening. I've tried every authority at school. I've even tried cops, but they just patted my shoulder. Poor little girl, still traumatized. bump on the head that didn't do her any good. Beep. Yes, I'm swearing now. A jar full of candy. What should I do? I wish I could tell Kelsey, but she'd go insane and get herself hurt. Or worse, go back to him. Trevor is dangerous. June 23, 2018. I know it's him, and there's nothing I can do. They never believe me. I don't think I'll ever see Bumblebee again. So she knows it's the Trevor, that the cat. June 30, 2018. I can't sit and watch. I'll have to be fearless. I found this site where you can buy gun off anywhere. Not that I mean to shoot anyone. It's just I don't know what to do anymore. It's for protection, you know. Is that what they say? Anyway, there was this guy who wanted to sell me this totally new. I'm not gonna read like the fine detail in this because I don't know YouTube. I don't know if they'll like give me a warning towards that. I'm meeting him out of town somewhere. A little shady, I admit, but with Trevor lurking around, I'll take my chances. Right, we have the code.
What
finally.
is the code, Marie?
It's 3.
Wait. The journal. It must be in the
4,
journal.
9, 5, 1.
Yay! Good work, Kelsey. Oh my God.
Okay.
The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. Stephen Hawking said that. I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us. I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it. So I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there, staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie, I told you not to mess with me. But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks. I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father. Then Trevor looked at me, added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration, No, that's not what happened. Tears streamed down Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that. Hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house, and we got caught by Mr. Torres. But I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van. But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and... What do you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
What?
Mom, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar. In your car.
Don't let her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking like forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring the journal.
And if they were waiting for me this whole time, I've been in here for an hour and 15 minutes. Bro, what an intense game. The story of it. I'm glad they're actually still friends afterwards, which, I don't know. I feel like Kelsey was a bad friend for not wanting to be around her. But I mean, yeah, they were kids. But sure, it was a bit frustrating to try to find all the clues. Obviously, I'm gonna edit the video so you guys will just see me get this stuff and read. And or here and there looking around and complaining that I found something. Otherwise, this video is gonna be hella long. But I really thought that Mary was the one that didn't survive. I actually really thought she wasn't the one that survived. But it's a good thing that she survived. It's just weird. I think Mary didn't want to go into that room to get her own journal because of what happened in there. But this was really, really, really a good game. Really intriguing. Thank you for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Please remember to hit that like button, the follow button, subscribe button, and leave a comment what you thought about the game. Thank you, guys, and